Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Adam, how's it going? How's it DC treating you?
It's going well. DC's treating me okay, but it's full allergy season right now, and it's
Yes.
been hitting me pretty hard. I don't know how you guys are down there, but or up there for you, Chike, but yeah, the pollen's coming in.
Yeah, it's back. My car is green. Well, listen, I'll let y'all take away movie views.
Sure thing. So I wanted to see the number one movie of the weekend, Super Mario Brothers, but I did not get a chance to get to the theater. But I've heard a lot of fun things about that film. Instead, though, I ended up watching Murder Mystery 2 on Netflix. And for anyone who may remember, back in 2019, Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston starred in Murder Mystery 1. And it was a Netflix exclusive streaming movie where they're a couple that goes on a trip and they end up solving this murder that happens along the way. Well, they're back. This time they are working on becoming a detective business, and they go visit a friend's wedding uh, celebration out in some private island that this rich friend of theirs has. And along the way, something happens, of course, and now they're back in it trying to solve this murder. Um, I reviewed the first one a few years ago. It's what you would expect from a Netflix exclusive Adam Sandler movie. Uh, it's not bad, but it's definitely not a good movie. There's just a lot of kind of, stale moments. The dialogue's not always great, but I will say Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler have a great chemistry. They're fun to watch. They're funny people, and their back and forth makes it worthwhile enough to watch. And at only an hour and a half, you don't feel like you're being too cheated out of your runtime. So, what I'll say about Murder Mystery 2 is feel free to put it on, even put it on in the background if you want. It's something enjoyable enough, but unless you already have a Netflix subscription, don't go out of your way to watch this.
Hmm. That the only one you saw?
Yeah, that's the only thing I had a chance for.
Yeah, I actually thought about watching it, but after hearing you, yeah. So I saw a couple films. First being the DC comic release Shazam, and this is the sequel to the first one. Um, Again, it's a family film. If you remember the storyline, Shazam incorporated his adopted sisters and brothers to be a part of the Shazam family. So all of the children have superpowers at this point, and they're saving the world and fighting crime. It was entertaining. Did it need to be in the theaters? No. You could have stayed at home and watched it on TV. It's a good family film. Very good. I'm not really too fond of the DC movies or Marvel movies for that matter that are family friendly. I like my heroes serious and with a little blood and violence. But good film for home and with the family. Um, the next film I saw was a documentary on Hulu called Pretty Baby. It's the Brooke Shields documentary. That was pretty good. It's a two-parter. Basically, Brooke Shields is someone who has been famous her whole entire life. She was an infant model. From infant model until now, Brooke has been in the spotlight and in the entertainment industry. And she has some stories because she's lived. Um, Earlier on in her teens, she had some controversy because her mother was her manager as well, but she also associated her with um, some projects that probably were looked at as risque or controversial for that time period. Probably more so now with the sensitivity of the culture now. Those projects that Brooke did when she was a teenager will really be scrutinized by the public. But definitely check it out. She has a story to tell. I think she has some good messages in there. And she's just about the only celebrity in my generation that has had the trajectory of a career that she has had. No one else has had. Maybe Drew Barrymore, but Drew Barrymore is not as old as Brooke Shields. She's younger. But if Drew continues, she would have had the career that Brooke Shields has had. Uh, Next, I saw that movie 65 with Adam Driver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much like After Earth with Will Smith. So
Hmm.
if you saw After Earth with Will Smith, you saw 65 with Adam Driver. Again, it's something that you could see in streaming. I don't know why they put it in the theaters. Probably because they wanted to make the money, but the film
Hmm.
itself to me wasn't worth going to go see it in the big theater. Although they tried to make it, with those dynamics, with the special effects and the aliens. Technically, they're not aliens, but
Hmm.
you get it.
Yeah.
You can watch it on TV. No need to go to the theater. You can wait. Sorry. And that was it. And the Monique special. Steven, I know you saw it too. What do you think?
I did. So I've heard mixed reviews. I saw a lot of people praising her line for it. Then I saw some people saying it wasn't funny. But I don't think it was meant to be your traditional comedy special. I think she was more so telling the story of her life and throwing comedy in there.
Mhm.
There were some times I really did laugh and sometimes I didn't laugh. It was kind of real deep. But I thought she did a good job. I mean, I like Monique anyway. So, but I do get some of the criticism if you're looking to just fall out, laugh. Like I saw some more her comedy special. I was crawling up, holding over crying. With
Yeah.
Monique, I wasn't. Yeah. Yeah.
I think Monique had a message that she wanted to get out more so than anything else.
Yeah.
And I think she kind of wanted to be slightly controversial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did you see who was in the audience when towards the end?
Saw plenty of people that was in the audience. I saw a lot of people that we know in the audience.
Well, Lee Daniels, he was there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now they're working together again. But yeah.
Yeah.
That was-
Well, he produced what was that last one that she
yeah.
did?
Yeah.
The reading. Yeah.
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 So that's good. They made amends. They made amends. Anything coming down the pipeline?
Yeah, there's a few. So in the distant future, the new Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, I saw the trailer for that. That looks like it's going to be a really fun watch. And
Mhm.
the first Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was great. Um, I saw this one I'm on the fence on, the new Indiana Jones movie.
Mm.
Harrison Ford's just he's too old. I don't think he's gonna really like convince me that he's the Indiana Jones that we grew up watching. But I'll
I
keep an
saw
open
that.
mind.
I saw the trailer, and there's a scene where they're all at like this table, and like he's surrounded, and he pulls out this sword, and pulls out a gun. He's like,
Yeah, yeah. I like so there'll be. I think there will be some fun callbacks, but
uh,
again, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
yeah.
Otherwise, Renfield and this one, the Chike is probably it might be on your radar. It's the one with Nicolas Cage where he plays Dracula. Um,
You're being funny. Are you being funny?
I'm trying to.
So those people that know me know something about Nicolas Cage. I think it's just his face. Honestly, that's the best thing I can come up with. I just can't. I can't buy it. I can't buy anything that he's in. Sorry, I just can't. Although I saw the trailer for Renfield and it looks like it's going to be a good movie.
Hmm.
What was that last movie that he did? The one where he played himself.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yes, and I hear that was a pretty good movie,
It
but
is good.
I can't get past his face. I'm
Well,
sorry.
hopefully, I mean Nicholas Hoult plays Renfield, and I think he's the lead for the movie, so maybe there won't be as much Nicolas Cage to worry about. But it does look like a fun kind of
It does look fun. It
horror
does.
movie. Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
So I'm here for the Flash. So that's what I'm holding out for.
Yeah, when Shazam 2, I know, and you saw it. That it sounds like they kind of this movie was coming out after they already decided to revamp the whole DC universe. So did it
Yeah.
seem
So
like the
I'm
movie was an afterthought? Like they knew that they're not in the next level?
No, I don't think it was an afterthought. I think it was, I don't know actually how they're positioning Shazam, because I'm thinking about the storyline and how it goes, and they're so far off of where
Mhm.
they need to be as it relates to this particular character. Because technically, he's supposed to be with the others already. He's
Mhm.
mentioned them. I think in the first one, Superman, at the end of the movie, he came to the school,
Yep.
so they met, but nothing has moved forward with him being in the Justice League. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Shazam yet, Wonder Woman is in this one briefly. Um, but her presence in it isn't enough for it to have weight on the
Mm.
story that's pending with the Justice League. Because as we left the Justice League, uh, Wonder Woman sent a head flying back into the portal. So
Mhm.
it left on like a really violent note. They haven't revisited that at all. So hopefully with Flash, we'll get a little piece of what we had. But the revamping, I don't know. I hear that this last Wonder Woman movie that's coming up is Gal Gadot's last one. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, rumor has it they're the Flash is going to revamp and like that's why they're not hiring anyone back, because they're going to do young versions of all of them, and it's going to like reset the whole universe so they can kind of start with a clean slate.
Wow. Okay.
So we'll see.
See what happens. Listen, guys, thank you for always letting us know what to spend our time and money on and whatnot. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks.